Welcome back to Class 11 Computer Science. This is the bonus episode. We have completed all concepts of Chapter 2: software, operating system, language processors, and utility software. But here is the big question: how do we use this knowledge in exams? In today's session, we will solve practice questions step by step, exactly how you should write them in exam and competitions. And remember, don't skip midway. Each solution teaches a new technique. Also, if you are new here, please subscribe so you don't miss upcoming chapter. Now question 1. Define spooling with an example. Pause the video, think about it. Alright, let's solve. Spooling means queuing task for devices. Example: printing many files at once. The operating system lines them up in memory and feed one by one to the printer. Next question: what is virtual memory? Explain with example. Virtual memory uses part of your hard disk as extra RAM. Example: running a 6 GB program on a 4 GB system. The operating system stores less used data on disk temporarily. Next question: differentiate between compilers and interpreter. We will look at different features of both compilers and interpreters one by one. Compiler translate whole program at once, whereas interpreter translate it lines line by line. So we can say compilers gives fast execution, whereas interpreter is slower, and errors are shown at the in the compilers, whereas interpreters show it immediately. We use compiler in C++, whereas interpreter in Python. This is an exam favorite. That is, compiler is fast, but errors show, show errors later. Interpreter is slow, but errors are shown immediately. Always write differences in tabular form with examples. What are the four main functions of an operating system? Processor management, device management, memory management, file management. That is, the four pillars of operating system are processor, device, memory, and file management. Always expand with a short line of explanation in exams. Next question is, explain buffering with an example. Buffering is temporary storage before transfer. That is, buffering is storing data temporarily to ensure smooth transfer. For example, when YouTube buffers video before playing, list three types of utility software with examples. Antivirus, you can name them Quick Heal, Avast, Compression, WinRAR, 7-Zip, Backup, Google Drive, OneDrive. Utility software examples are easy to mark. It is easy and probably 2 marks question comes from it. Mention three types with examples. Any three types. Differentiate between single user and multi-user operating system. Always write two clear points with examples. Single user, one person at a time, example DOS, Windows 95, and multi users, allow many users at once, Unix, Linux. Differences carry high weight in exams. Now, what does FAT store? FAT stores file name, file types, size, location, and access rights. That is permission. File allocation table is like a library catalog. Without it, files cannot be retrieved easily. Name two examples of real-time operating system. Simple but important. Real-time operating system that respond immediately. Example: RT Linux, VxWorks. What is difference between application software and utility software? Application software are used to perform user tasks. Examples are MS Word, Photoshop. Utility software, the software supports operating system, manages systems. Examples are antivirus, backup tools. Application software helps you, utility software helps the system. Easy way to remember. Recap. Here we solve 10 key questions. The exact type you will see in exams and competition. If you practice this, you are exam ready. Now, a final challenge. Write your own answer. Explain spooling with an example. Now it's your turn. Write the answer to this question in the comments.